Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and today we are talking about NAKD brand stock, ticker symbol NAKD, Pfizer, ticker symbol PFE, and Aquestive Therapeutics, ticker symbol AQST. We will start off by discussing how NAKD stock will either reach $1 soon because of a merger, or it will stay below $1, which will cause it to be delisted from the Nasdaq. Then we will talk about if Pfizer is a better investment than Johnson & Johnson as a blue chip dividend stock for passive income. Then lastly, we will go over some stock news regarding AQST stock pertaining to their approaching FDA approval catalyst. Go and press the like button right now on this video for more stock news updates. Go comment down below which stock you think is a better investment between Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson. Turn on all subscription notifications to stay informed, and now let's make you some free money with Webull. Webull is a free brokerage app where you can buy and sell stocks, options, and cryptocurrencies, but right now you can get 2 free stocks with Webull. You can get the first free stock, which can be worth anywhere from $2 to $250 for just creating an account, and you can get a second free stock, which can be worth up to $1,600 if you invest $100 or more on your first deposit. You will have a 1 in 100 chance of getting stocks like Facebook, Starbucks, or Snapchat, and you have a 1 in 50 chance of getting stocks like Google or Procter & Gamble. To get this offer, just press on the link in my description box down below, but do it quickly because this offer will not last forever. And without further ado, let's get into today's stories. Recently, NAKD Brand Group, which sells apparel and swimwear, has been very bullish until it just recently pulled back about 8%. So any positive news or approaching catalyst is going to be imperative for NAKD Brand Group, because this most recent pullback could start turning into a negative downtrend if the stock doesn't have any positive news upcoming or a potential catalyst. Now, it's extremely important that the NAKD stock price remains above $1 for at least 10 days straight, otherwise it will be delisted from the Nasdaq. According to the article, the company had over 50 days left since August 13th to try to meet the criteria of holding a $1 stock price for 10 days in a row. This is eerily similar to what happened to Bionano Genomics, which was also going to be delisted for the same reason before it skyrocketed in price. However, we don't know if the story will end the same way, especially since Bionano Genomics did have extensions from the Nasdaq. In recent times, the stock has bounced around between 50 cents and 75 cents, with the stock currently trading at around 68 cents, which is a far cry from the original $3.40, which was the stock's price after its Reddit-fueled rally. So hopefully Reddit once again can pull this stock out of the mud so it can remain listed on the stock market. However, I personally would not bet on Reddit coming to the rescue of this stock, but it is possible for its followers and investors to save it before it's too late. Some investors even think that a massive short squeeze will help the NAKD stock surpass and maintain the $1 stock price that is needed, but because the company no longer has an impressive short interest, I also doubt that a short squeeze will be able to prevent this stock from eventually being delisted. The good news is that NAKD Brand has a net cash position of $270 million after it repaid old bank debt. Also, the company is trying to find a partner, and now I'll quote from their CEO, who says this, and I quote, "I am delighted to confirm we believe we have found such a company. We have recently reached preliminary agreement on non-binding terms and are now conducting due diligence. The company is in a sector which has been forecasted to have strong growth for many decades to come." So this announcement is very exciting, and it can keep the stock price afloat. However, we do not know when the partnership will be finalized and codified, and we also don't know what company they will be partnering with or even what sector it's located in. So because of all of these unknowns, we really don't know the short-term impact that this partnership is going to have on the stock, whether it's going to be positive or negative, and we also don't know the long-term implications in which this partnership could develop the stock price, or it could even drag it down. Now let's talk about Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson, who are two heavyweights in the healthcare industry. Both of these companies are very well respected, they are old, and both of them are very large and innovative. However, between these two mega behemoth companies in the healthcare space, which one is better for an investment? Both of these companies deserve a spot in a well-diversified dividend income portfolio. However, I think one company clearly stands out and has an edge, and it's a better investment than the other, so let me explain. First, let's start off by talking about their similarities. Both companies have recently developed vaccines, with Johnson & Johnson having a market cap of around $462 billion, and Pfizer having a market cap of around $271 billion. They also both have dividends, with Pfizer having a dividend yield of 3.22%, which has paid its dividend out for 331 quarters in a row. On the other hand, Johnson & Johnson has a dividend yield of 2.42%, which has paid its dividends for 59 years in a row. However, in my view, Pfizer has the much more successful vaccine, and they have a better chance of growth for their stock, market cap, and dividend due to their overall lower valuation. And this makes sense if we look into the law of large numbers. However, that's a side point. But the main problem I see with Johnson & Johnson is their outstanding legal issues regarding a multitude of lawsuits, pulled products, and overall mistakes. Now, I am being hypercritical, and I also personally own Johnson & Johnson stock because it is a fantastic blue chip dividend stock. However, if I had to choose between PFE stock, which is Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson's JNJ stock, I would pick PFE stock. Now let's discuss Aquestive Therapeutics, which is a pharmaceutical company that develops and commercializes products that meets the unmet needs of various patients. The current price is around $4 for the stock, but analysts' price targets on the low end is $7, on the average is $15.20, and on the high end is $28 in the next 12 months. But I personally am not invested in this particular stock. The CEO of Aquestive says this about the products, and I quote, "We continue to believe that our non-invasive and innovative product for refractory epilepsy represents a meaningful improvement in the treatment options available to this patient population and a significant commercial opportunity." End quote. The reason why I want to put this stock on your radar right now is because of their approaching FDA approval, which I think will come relatively soon, which could cause the stock price to spike. So I want to make you aware of this great trading opportunity. The FDA has already accepted their filing of the resubmission for their drug. They also received a completed response letter from the FDA back in November of 2020, and they received more guidance from the Food and Drug Administration in February of 2021. So with that being said, Aquestive Therapeutics believes that no additional studies will be required before the FDA approves their drug. Now, in this video, we covered a lot of topics at a very high level, so if you want to go into more detail and need more information, check out the links in my description box so you can do your own research to determine if any of these are good investments for you and your portfolio. Remember to leave a like on this video right now, comment your thoughts down below, turn on all subscription notifications to stay informed, and I will see you in the next YT video.